FIU will kick it off to get things underway. He'll start the return inside his 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. Moore unloads to the wideout. Out wide right, it's Marsh. To the 43-yard line and a first down for this offense. And the Tigers, right after the huge play through the air, back to the line. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Moore to the air. Looking down the middle. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. Long way to go on second down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. He lets one fly deep. He is lucky to get that one back, and the last thing you want is to turn it over on your opening drive. And after the big play to start the drive, now 2 straight incompletions, and they need to find a way on third down. Again, it's Moore. Fires to the middle. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. That was not on the opening script of plays. The turnover as the defense makes a play early. Running inside, it's Lacey. Nice run to pick up his way for good yardage there. FIU pushing tempo.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. He'll get rid of it. Timed it perfectly to knock him free and forces the third down. Trying to pick up a first down. He's going to change things up against this defensive look. Third down from the gun, DJ Lagway. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
When you're on defense and you get to play outside linebacker, it's about as good as it gets, right? I get to rush the passer just like this and put him on the ground. Then I get to cover in space. I get to move all over the place. Great job by the outside linebacker. The most fun position to play in college football.
Escapes the pressure going right. Throwing on the run. Makes the grab, got the conversion, and still going. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Florida International.
On these critical fourth downs, as a quarterback, you've got to find your best matchup, and they didn't just get the first down. He had his guy one-on-one. He took a shot, and it pays off for a huge score.
And he makes the extra point. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he's stopped right there. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. Last drive ended with a pick. Vitally important to take care of the football this time. Here's Moore to throw. Moving out to the right. Reels it in. And his molars are probably rattling after that big hit, but he did get the first down. Death Valley has a well-earned rep of being intimidating. It is nice to be the quarterback, to have everything on your side.
And have everything quiet. It's the loudest place by far that I ever played. I mean, for an entire game, they are on their feet, yelling, screaming. Now, listen, we can't play all the words they're yelling, Reese, but they are an intimidating crowd.
Release to the back. Catch in the middle. It's Gaines. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line.
And how about this running back, man? Coming into the game, we knew he would be a focal point of this offense, but through the air, like not on the ground right now. They're finding ways to get him the football out in space to do some damage, and right now, it's all through the air.
on the option. And he couldn't find any room to breathe. What a great job on the run fits by this defense. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. On the draw, it's Gaines. They got it blocked just enough, and a good gain on that run. LSU right back to the line. In the gun on 3rd down, Moore. Back open in the middle. That'll be enough for the 1st down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Dante Moore fires left. Just a Baryshnikov-like move on the sideline to tap that toe and get the 1st down. The Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Driving forward, it's Gaines. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. They'll take the penalty and move them back. The holding penalty will make it 1st and 20. Moore will throw. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. Snags it. He gets it in. Touchdown, Tigers.
There's really never any doubt with this guy. The coaching staff always talks about his leadership and his mental toughness. That was a bad interception on the opening drive, but he's able to turn the page and show you his short-term memory and just come out and stay aggressive, sling it around a little bit, and this offense is able to answer with a touchdown of their own.
And how nice is it if you're a coordinator to have a guy like that you can depend on? Like, he doesn't dwell on the one mistake. He doesn't let it turn into two. A lot of times you can see that snowball effect, man. Just a nice bounce back for him individually and for this offense to put the early turnover behind him.
They'll have to hustle if they want to get off another snap before the end of the period. Going to audible here. Let's see what they do. Lagway wants to throw. He'll take a deep shot here. They went for it all on 1st down. Didn't connect, but it gave the D something to think about.
And I think on that last play, that's an example of the quarterback trying to predetermine who he wants to throw to, and instead of letting the defense dictate who gets the ball. Man coverage, that guy was not open that time out on the perimeter of the field. Still, he gave him a chance, but that thing had incompletion written all over it from the moment the ball left his hand.
And that will fall incomplete, and we have played one. Boy, they tried to end the 1st quarter on a high note to no avail. 2nd quarter's coming. So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down. From the gun on 3rd down, Lagway. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. Finds his man. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker.
Really good job by the defense, understanding 3rd down, the situation in the game. I play a little bit deeper, take away the sticks, react to shorter. I got to go get him on the ground now. Nice job making the tackle, but playing the down and distance first, and now forcing a 4th down.
DJ gonna fire again. Hauls it in. There he goes. And he's brought down, but they believe the offense could convert the 4th down, and it paid off. On 1st and goal, let's see if FIU can get it in. Tough run here. It's Lacey. They put the brakes on him.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier.
And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
In that 2nd down play, the defense, I think, was expecting pass. So you saw them come firing upfield. They use their speed. They use their athleticism. They win the one-on-ones, and they get a big-time sack.
Lagway from the gun on 3rd down. Into the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Panthers. Lining up to add another. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. So they covered 42 yards on the drive. And the finisher, an 18-yard touchdown throw. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. He had visions of glory on that return, but he'll step out of bounds at the 29. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. On the ground, it's Gaines. Shows him the stiff arm. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
That's a really nice run. One thing I love about him is he's got versatility. Reminds me of a guy I used to play against back in the day, Kevin Falk. He could catch the ball, he could run the ball, he could block, he returned kicks. He did everything for the LSU Tigers, and this guy, he's got that ability too. So many different tools in his toolbox.
Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. Throwing more. Turns it loose. Tosses it incomplete.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
On target to the left. Wide open spaces. That is exactly what you want to do with the football. He's got it all the way down to the 15-yard line. LSU with the 1st and 10 here. They'll run it. It's Gaines. They get him stopped, but those feet kept moving until he was down to the 5. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Right back to the well. And he's in. Touchdown, Tigers. Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And he made the extra point without problem. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they punctuated it with a 5-yard touchdown run. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Lagway rushes on. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
He didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell incomplete.
Dropping back, it's Lagway. He lobs one high down the left side. He's got it along the sideline. Open spaces. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, FIU.
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now going into the half with the lead, with the momentum?
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
The returner will field it and bring it back. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. They'll send the tight end in motion. Moore. Fires to the right. He's got an open man. Oh, he found a space on the right. The 20. He
drive together. Nice job punctuating the end of the first half. There's still some time left, Bomber, but they can tie this thing up right now.
Yeah, and this is a staff that has so much confidence in their offense. I like staying aggressive right here, going for two, taking the lead into halftime, and putting a ton of pressure on the opponent.
And he tacks on the extra point. If only it were always this easy for the offensive coordinators. One play, big chunk yardage, put points on the board just like that. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Throwing, Lagway. Moves to his right. He'll try to do it himself. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. The Tigers will boot it away to start the second half. Coming out with it, it's Lacy. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. The Panthers offense comes out ready to go on the attack. Disaster on that one, and a loss of 6.
And they stop him there with a tackle for a loss. And how about the run defense in this football game? A lot of coaches, man, they talk about it. Coming into a game, first thing we have to do is stop the run. Both these defenses so far have been up for the challenge.
This guy just oozes toughness when he runs, bangs his way to the 20. FIU pushing tempo, making the adjustment. Lagway will try to get it from the gun on 3rd down. Intercepted, and that's not how you want to start a half. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Here's Moore to throw. Grabbed in the middle. It's Gaines. Makes the grab, and down immediately. He picks up a few.
And I love linebackers, man, that just have a nose for the football, an absolute feel. Great job not losing vision, feeling the running back start to come out of the backfield to catch the football, and then doing the most important part. Probably the hardest, too, getting him on the ground.
Blast his way ahead, but not much room. A pickup of 1 to the 24. Ball's at the 24, a lot of confidence in their kicker from here, but they'd love to take it off of his foot and convert the first down.
You simply don't see that very often. A quarterback of this guy's caliber missing a guy wide open in the end zone. He makes those throws in his sleep.
Looking to convert, LSU comes to the line on 4th. Little over anxious, out of the stance early, and it's a false start. And the penalty accepted, and they'll move him back. Field goal unit's not coming out here, guys. I think they're going to go ahead and go for it on 4th and long. They'll move the tight end. More to throw for it on 4th down. Can't make the connection, and the defense gets a 4th down stop.
Love the coverage on defense there. 4th down. They were ready for the pass. And you saw in the back end, great job being in position to make that play. And now their offense is coming on the field.
He's changing the play. Here's Lagway to pass. Fires to the middle. Between the hashes, it's Robinson. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line. Sets his feet. It's Lagway. Still looking. He throws one to the left. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete.
Well, this defense knew coming into this one, this offense would take shots. They know they have targets that can fly and push down the field vertically. Nice job in coverage there.
Trying to escape and get it himself. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. FIU comes out with a fresh set of downs. Looking for space, it's Lacey. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. They only need about the length of the football to convert on second down.
You just sense the frustration starting to build, not only on offense, but I think with this running back as well. He is so talented. He's had some massive games throughout his career. Just haven't been able to get him going early in this game. That was a pretty good run there. Let's see if he can turn it on here in the second half.
Right down the middle. He makes a grab. And he wanted the score badly, but the defense wrestles him down at the 2. Just another big play for this guy who spent the entire game wide open. Couple of touchdowns there, and he moves the sticks again, David.
Yeah, so I'll keep finding him, Reese. I mean, this is a guy that, listen, we're in the second half now. He's already made plays. I know I can trust him, so I'm going to continue to feature him in this offense because I know he'll continue to make big plays.
They'll send the back in motion. Lagway wants to throw. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Third down from the gun, DJ Lagway. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Well, on offense, no doubt, right? You've had success. You're throwing some tutties. Why not keep throwing? And they're going to keep being aggressive. You're going to have to do a better job, though, keeping this quarterback standing up.
And as they come to the line here, they're passing on a surefire field goal attempt. They'd better pay it off with 6. Fourth down, Lagway. And that one is picked off in the end zone. Oh, what a cut!
And if you're the quarterback, you might want to stop throwing that guy's way. I mean, you knew coming into this game, David, he's one of the best corners in the entire country. He's already been picked off twice now. He is literally living in this quarterback's head rent-free.
And so nice to have a guy like this that can cut off half the field. Because now you can put resources elsewhere. He's proven if you try me, bad things are going to happen.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll move the wide receiver. Throws it off the RPO. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. You know, David, this is really what game managing is. Nice pickup on second down to help them on the next play.
Yeah, I think people look at that negative sometimes, finding a quarterback that's a game manager. No, use your brain. Set up good situations. I'm way more successful when I can keep those sticks at a more manageable situation, and I'm not as predictable on a third down.
With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up this third down play. Quick give. It's Gaines. This defensive front just ran free in the backfield. He'll lose 3. Fourth down, more. There he goes. Dragged to the ground, but not before. He's converted a fourth down to keep the drive going. You always hear run the route deep enough to get the first down, but if you don't, you better fight your way there, and he did.
Yeah, nice job. Hey, listen, catch the football, understand 4th and short, the situation, and then go get that first down. Don't dilly-dally. Don't try to make a home run play. Get past the sticks. Nice job of understanding that situation.
He was looking for some place to put his foot in the ground, but the defense was everywhere, and he's knocked down behind the line.
And you're seeing on both sides really hard to run the football in this one. You've got to give both of these defenses tons of credit. They are so physical up front. These defensive lines can take the game over, and right now, it's tough sledding on the ground.
Dante Moore. Got it in the middle. It's Moore. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. LSU moving quickly, going to work again on first down. Hits inside. It's Gaines. Pass to 6. Finding some room. LSU getting set on 1st and 10. Might as well give it to him again. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here.
And this offense doesn't have very many runs left in them. They try to sneak in the run. Nice job by the defense making the tackle, but they've got to try to maximize their time, maximize their plays to try to get some points on the board.
Throwing more. Tight end finds a soft spot. He's down right there, short gain on the grab.
And I think the defense doing a really good job of understanding this is late in the game. It matters. Taking away the sidelines, taking away the middle of the field, making him kind of check the football down, go through his progressions, and make that clock tick.
The Tigers will call a timeout. That's their first. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. On the RPO, got it. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening 1st and goal from the 9. Guys, this is the kind of finish we hope for. Tie game. Offense with a chance to grab the lead in the waning moments. A 1st down run on the doorstep. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here.
If at first you don't succeed, try again. I wouldn't be surprised if they just turn around and hand it off to him again here on 2nd.
Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss. Timeout on the field and 4 ticks left to go. They'll call a timeout with 4 seconds left in the game. It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. And this to take the lead, and it's getting late. It's good! A huge field goal, and they've taken the lead in the waning seconds.
It is a nerve-wracking feeling as a football player when the game comes down to your kicker. And he has to come through, and Palmer, he comes through with flying colors.
And you know in college football, no field goal is automatic. But there's no college kicker situation here. He drills that right through the uprights. And, David, it looks like his team's getting the dub.
Blagway under pressure. Falls incomplete. They fought to the final whistle, but that's going to do it. Sometimes it's just not your day. Things just didn't work, and that seemed to be the case here.
Yeah, they didn't get the W. They didn't do enough. But now you start to think about what could I have done differently? What do I need to become more offensively? Defensively, what can I morph into to make those extra plays, Jesse? That might be the difference in the next game that I play.
Yeah, David, they just need a little bit more. They need a little bit better effort next week. They're going to need better preparation this week in practice. There's no doubt this team has a lot of talent, but we just need a little bit more to ensure that this doesn't happen next week again.
That's going to do it for us as the season marches on. For David Falcons will kick off first, and here we go. And he takes this from inside the 5. Smashes him with the stiff arm. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll start this drive on the ground with Hardy.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Nine-yard pickup on first down, and now they can take a shot on second and short. The give to Hardy. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run.
What a great play by the linebacker. You talk about filling a hole. Defensive line does their jobs. He comes in the hole and says, sit out, sir.
Opening drive of the game, and they're facing 3rd and 1. On the gun, on 3rd down, Dante Moore. Looking to the big tight end. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. Bringing it back at the 20. Touchdown, Falcons. And they turn it into a defensive score.
I mean, you talk about coming out of the defense and setting the tone and letting them know it's going to be a long game. Let's do this. How about a pick 6 on the first possession? Nice job by the defense coming out and striking first in this ball game.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. On the run from inside his own 5. He's tackled, brought down right at the 25-yard line on the return. So here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. Moore. Caught. Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes. Only a pickup of a couple.
And I love when my quarterback sees zoned and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
Just barely picked up a yard with that last completion. It's 2nd and 9. Tight end now in motion. Little bit of uncertainty there. Play clock down to 4, and they'll call a timeout. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. Moore to the air. Turns up, it's Hardy. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line.
And that's a nice job by the offense. Now, I love when offenses can go 5 wide, spread the formation, find the matchup they want. This time, it's the running back turned wide receiver. They get him the football, and he does the rest and gets upfield. But nice job spreading the formation and really making the defense make a decision.
This offense will snap it from the 42 on 1st and 10. Wide receiver going in motion. So they were getting up against the play clock, and they don't want the penalty. They'll take the timeout here. They burned a couple early, now down to just 1 timeout to work with. A 1st and 10 for this offense. Here's Moore to throw. Comes down, it's Hardy. Nice pickup there. Gets him the 1st down and sets him up at the 45-yard line.
Well, you've seen the last 2 plays now. This guy's versatility. You've seen why he might be playing on Sundays in the not-too-distant future. This guy can catch the ball. He's a big part of their passing game, and he's a weapon and a guy this defense has got to be ready for.
Wide receiver comes in motion. Wants to keep it in the air. Look out! And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. And the defense... on it, they get that turnover. So he took a chance by using a timeout on the challenge, and it comes back to bite him. We'll see if he needs that timeout later. Quarterback changing the play. Throwing, Lagway. Catch in the middle, it's Lacy. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a 1st down. You want to create favorable matchups, and the angle route against a backer is a good way to do it.
Yeah, and especially if you're going to run man-to-man, that's hard. That's hard for a linebacker to run with a fast tailback. But if I can play a little bit more zone and stay in my zone and anticipate the quarterback throwing that route, makes it a little bit easier to defend in the future.
Well, it's a great individual effort by him, but boy, oh boy, it came at a cost. He was able to go out and get some positive yards and make something happen for his offense, but did you see the hit he just took? I don't know if he can take too many more of those.
Drills him with the stiff arm. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business. 1st and goal.
I just love this guy's instincts, right? When things aren't open right away, he never panics. He just understands the situation where he is on the field, and he's so confident in his own natural ability that he has the ability...
Touchdown, Falcons, and they take it in for 6 more points.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
Getting set for the point after. And it's up and no good. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And it was capped off with the 8-yard run. Looking for blockers. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Dante Moore. Snagged in the middle. It's Johnson. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the 1st down. That's the end of the quarter, and Bowling Green has the lead. They wanted to strike first and strike hard, and they've been able to do that here in the 1st quarter as we take a look at the stats. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. Moore will throw. Right side, it's Hardy. And he's got enough for the 1st down. It'll be at the 35.
I just love quarterbacks that aren't greedy, that aren't always trying to throw the home run ball, right? Second down, you're in your own end of the field. The guy you want to throw to is not open. Just find the back. He'll go do something positive with it. This guy is a weapon, and you got to find him in the passing game.
Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch.
Well, as a quarterback, you know, if you put the ball anywhere near this guy, anywhere in his vicinity with his catch radius and his athleticism, he's going to be able to snag it. They weren't able to hit him in stride, but he bails his quarterback out with an awesome diving catch.
Throwing more. Fires to the wideout. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play.
You just feel like the sense of urgency is going up for this offense. Now, they haven't had that many possessions so far in the game, and because they've got no points now, it feels like the quarterback's starting to press. He's trying to make it happen on his own, taking a shot down the field. Another incompletion for this offense. They can't get anything going.
Wants to throw it. Out wide right, it's Hardy. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
They have work in front of them on 3rd and short from the 42. Moore from the gun on 3rd down. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. There he goes down the right side. Touchdown, Bowling Green. The defense does the work itself with a pick six.
How about a game-changing play for this defense? Stepping in front of the football and knowing what to do with it, taking it all the way to the end zone.
Let's see if they can roll snake eyes in a good way and get the deuce. Here's Lagway to pass. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
That keeps the score. Bowling Green, 19. Ohio State, 0.
On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Moore to the air. Finds a spot in the middle.
Well, this offense knew coming into this game they wanted to try to attack the middle of the field in the passing game, and they're able to execute the in route there.
The Buckeyes in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Here's a give to Hardy. Breaks into the open. And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44. Bunch formation for these receivers. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. After the step off, now they have to deal with 1st and 15. They'll give it to Hardy. Maybe a crease. And they swarm him under. Now on 2nd down after the good first down run. Moore. Looking down the middle. In traffic, it's Davis. Gets loose in the middle. He'll be stopped at the 6-yard line, but what a job picking up yardage after the catch. Here's Hardy. Looking for the end zone. And he's in. Pounded his way in for the score. Touchdown, Ohio State. Ready to try the point after. And it's up and good. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And he got into the house for the 6 to finish it. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Flagway wants to throw. Over the middle, complete to Wilson. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play.
Yeah, this is simple pitch and catch. Quarterback and wide receiver have done this 4 million times in the offseason. He catches, waits for him to take a couple steps, boom, fires it right on his chest. They can complete this probably with their eyes closed. They've ran this route so many times together.
They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. They are dialed in on this drive, a couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on first down. They're going to ride this running back. Picked up maybe 3 on the play at 2nd and 7.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20.
Going long. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on 2nd down. They're staring at 3rd.
Well, I like this quarterback being aggressive and taking a shot. Just a better play there by the defense.
They couldn't make the connection on 2nd down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. They're all over him. Oh, the big fella almost had the interception. Instead, it'll be 4th down.
It's been a tale of 2 drives for this defense early on, right? They came...
Wait just a second. They're leaving the offense on the field. They're going to go for it in this situation. Flagway to throw for it on 4th. And they gambled in their own end, and now they give up really good field position.
And I tell you what, I can justify when it's really short, but when it's 4th and medium on your side of the territory, man, that success rate continues to plummet down, and now they've just set this offense up in really good position.
Here's Moore to throw. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. Looking for more room. He goes out of bounds, but he just about did it himself. What a return after the interception.
And he makes another momentum-building play. His 2nd interception in the first half. He can feel where the football's going. Got a good beat on this offense and making plays early and often for his club.
Changing the routes with his receivers. To throw, it's Flagway. Unleashes one deep. Incomplete. He took a shot on the final play of the quarter and couldn't quite find his man. And the Buckeyes will kick it away to start the 2nd half. Let's see what he can do with the return. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. Bowling Green has has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. Lagway rolls right. He's going to take off. Gain of right at 7 yards, 2nd and 3 coming. The Falcons moving quickly to the line. 2nd down, going to throw it. Here comes the heat. He slides down, and he's got enough to convert to 2nd and short.
It's just so nice as a coaching staff when you've got quarterbacks who make good decisions. And on a 2nd and short play, you're throwing it, you're trying to catch the defense napping, you might take a shot, nothing there. Go get it yourself. Make the right decision to keep it, not panic, and get you a fresh set of downs.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. They've got him looking run. Now they're going to throw it. Stepping to the right. Slings it downfield. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Throwing, Lagway. Setting up the screen. He gets it up to the 37-yard line, and let's see if they're willing to gamble on 4th down. They're getting to the line quickly and staying out there on 4th down. Rush right in his face. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. This offense has it with really good field position. Here's a give to Hardy. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. Solid run on the last play. Gives this offense another 1st down. Hardy again. Tough run. Gets it into the red zone, and they knock him down at the 17.
These running backs nowadays, they're built so low to the ground, thick and compact, but fast and shifty. They're just so hard to tackle. And you can see he just does a great job breaking tackles, breaking tackles. He does this consistently. That's why he's really hard to stop at the running back spot.
Dante Moore. Got his man in the middle.
And the offense showing off this short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
Didn't even get started. He'll be dropped for a loss of 3. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. Moore will throw. Oh, pressure's coming. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Well, you can see the frustration on this guy's face. He's one of the best receivers in college football, and they knew coming into this game that he had to get touches, but you can't say enough about how good this defense has been defending him. They've always had an answer, whether it's single coverage, double coverage, man or zone. They have not let him go off, and that's a big reason why they're winning this game.
3rd and long, a lot of ground to cover. Out wide left, it's Johnson. He was fighting and struggling his way, trying to get that 1st down. Instead, they'll be faced with 4th. Moore to throw for it on 4th down. Makes the grab, and he will score! Touchdown, Buckeye! Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. So they move the ball 37 yards on the drive, and they finish it up with a 3-yard scoring toss. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Hits the hole. It's Lacy. Crosses the 30 to the 31, a 6-yard gain. And the Falcons in the hurry-up.
Well, we're not quite in the fourth quarter yet. We're almost there, but you're seeing the attitude shift now for this offense. They've got the lead, so they've got to be able to run the football. You're going to see a lot more of that, I think, as this game keeps going on. They're trying to wear this defense down when the game is almost over.
Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be 3rd and short. From the gun on 3rd down, Lagway. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
This game just feels so different than it did in the first half. After that incompletion, now setting up 4th down, they only have a 1-possession lead. Things were looking so much better.
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. 4th down, Lagway. Knocked down, but he's got enough to move the chains and convert that 4th down. They were willing to spin that wheel of fortune in their own territory, and it paid off.
And it came up good. I mean, I think you see the aggressiveness by these offenses now, willing to go for it on their own territory, and I like it because they got it.
Makes the catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one. Making the adjustment on the play. That's the end of the period. Bowling Green is on top. 3 quarters are in the books. Time becomes a factor both in trying to hold the lead or cut into it as we take a look at the stats. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Here's Lagway to pass. Grabbed over the middle. It's Lacy. 3rd and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on 4th down by what they call here. DJ Lagway to throw again. Makes the grab over the middle. Running wide open down the gut of the field. Into the house. Touchdown, BG. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And after the extra point, they're on top by 12. That is an efficient drive. 7 plays, 75 yards. And the scoring play coming on a 56-yard touchdown pass. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. Throwing more. Unloads to the wideout. It's dropped after taking the hit.
And this is going to fall on the quarterback's shoulders here in the 4th quarter. You're trailing. It's a close game. You are going to have to complete some balls. You're going to have to make some big-time throws in small windows under duress if you're going to bring your team back and will them to victory. Incomplete there, obviously, but expect them to continue to throw it. This quarterback better dial in.
Moore to the air. Ball is loose. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
It's a great job by this defense, limiting the yards after catch. We know guys are going to get the football in their hands, and he gets the ball out quick, gets it to him. Nice job running to the football. When you chase the football...
Houston ready to boot it deep and get this game going. He'll start the return inside his 5. Makes a move. He's on the loose. There he goes. Open it up. They won't get him. It's a touchdown.